Over in the UK, they just had their election, and the way that the UK does it, for those of you in the US who don't know about this, it's something of a combination of the way we elect Congress and our electoral college for electing our president. Their parliament is just 650 people that would make up what we would associate with as a Congress, but also whoever has the majority of that, just by one, so 326 of 650. The leader of that party would then become the prime minister, or their equivalent of a president. And then if there's no party that got the 326, if they could form a coalition, otherwise other stuff happens. You can look that up yourself if you want to. Needless to say, what happened in the UK was a staggering majority, to a point that has not been seen in decades, voted for effectively the Conservative Party. And the reason that happened was bringing back to Brexit that happened 3 or 4 years ago. The people of the United Kingdom voted in the majority. It was a simple yes-no vote that they wanted to leave the European Union. And the politicians have been dragging their fucking feet for years because they don't want to. So the person that's in charge of the Conservative Party right now, his entire campaign basically boiled down to, vote for my party. If we get the majority, we will make damn sure that Brexit happens come hell or high water. They voted in a majority that has not been seen since Margaret Thatcher some 30, maybe more, years ago. It's a majority that England has not seen in a long time. And then the opposition, the Labour Party, the left-leaning party, they have such a low percentage in Parliament right now. They have not seen this low a number since about World War II. That's how bad it was. And I would like to believe that this is something of a sign of where we are as a society, particularly in the West, right now. We are, as a people, focusing more internally. We want what is best for our country and ourselves first. Then we can focus on the rest of the world. To me, that is what being a nationalist is. You focus on your nation first, and then if you have extra resources or extra capabilities, then you can help out other nations. But largely, you are supposed to make your place better first. And if the UK is anything to go on, that is where we in the West are right now. We want to focus internally on us. Globalism is not a thing we want right now. And people seem to not understand this. Just because we don't want globalism doesn't mean we don't want... That doesn't mean we pretend that other nations don't exist. That doesn't mean we don't want to do trade with other nations. That is a straw man that I do not understand where it came from, other than you being extremely literal with words in ways that they don't even work with. To be a globalist is to focus on the world first, and then sometimes to the detriment of your own society. To be a nationalist is to focus on the nation that you live in and are a part of first, and then help the rest of society at large in the world. And it seems that we, or at least the UK as a people, have said, no, we want what is best for us first, and then we will help the rest of the world. And I believe that that is what should be seen for the Democrats right now. The Democrats are very much the globalist party. They are the party of the rest of the world first. They are a party that quite openly hates a good contingent of America. I've never seen anything like this. And they should take a good, long look at what happened to labor in the UK right now and realize that's not what society wants right now. And if they want any level of power or even a shred of hope of winning the presidency, they need to focus on internal matters rather than external. They need to realize that people want what is best for themselves first, and then they will help others. And I'm pretty sure to some people that will sound extremely selfish and whatever else other words you want to use for that. At the end of the day, if people are in a rough spot, they think what can help them more than what can help my neighbor. And that's where we are as a society in the West right now. We want a good situation for ourselves, then we can help other people. We are tired of, at least I am, and I would like to think that a lot of other people that are nationalists like me are tired of being the world police. We are tired of being expected to be there and support everyone for everything. I just want America to focus on American issues, and then with extra time, extra resources, extra whatever, then we can help other nations that need it. I have no problem assisting other countries in need. My issue is that it seems to be done at our own detriment. We are a society that is now demanding that we give medical attention to foreigners that come here illegally before we give it to our own fucking citizens. It's this kind of bullshit that drives people like myself to vote for people like Trump. I'm going to say this really simply again. The Democrats need to look at what happened to labor. Examine why that failed so badly and learn from it if they want any shred of a chance. I don't believe in one party ruling to a degree that shouldn't happen. But if the Democrats keep up, they are going to not only destroy themselves, they are going to destroy any chance they have of being elected and make it so that the Republicans could get such an obscene majority that the Democrats have absolutely no say in anything. That's, I believe that's a 2/3 majority is what's needed in both the House and the Senate. And if that happens, God help us all. I fear either party having that obscene an advantage over the other. That should not happen. That's how dictatorships start. And even for as much as I think that Trump has done good for the country, I don't want any kind of overpowered rule like that. So please, Democrats, or better yet, third parties, and people actually fucking vote for third parties for God's sake, learn from where labor in the UK failed. Get better. I'm not asking you to be the greatest party that has ever existed. I'm asking you to fucking learn and grow and become better. I know at this point I'm asking for a miracle with the Democrats, but god damn it, give me some sliver of hope. This has been Math Machine just begging the Democrats to do something right for once in their fucking lives. And if Hillary Clinton ends up being the candidate again, which is what looks like it's going to happen, then my hope is completely shattered. Peace out.